Cornelius, what you got to say on the beat, boy? Nothing? Okay. I don't even know why you girls bother at this point. Like, give it up. Give it up. What does flash mean? Oh, fuck no. That should say seizure. Hold the fucking horses. How do I get this shit back to auto? Period. Cornelius! Oh my god! He's eating a cotton swab. I'm gonna make this purple like my pussy. That's blue. Where's purple like my pussy? I know what you're thinking. Why is your pussy purple? Because I'm dark skinned. I gotta fucking get a grip. Okay. Oh my god, Rockefeller. Please, do y'all not see me recording? What's up? You niggas want to be on camera so bad. Okay, boy. No, nigga. No, ain't no why, niggas. You're not gonna be on camera. That is funny as fuck. My cats are attention whores just like their mama. I don't know. I don't know where I went wrong. It's like, you know, the vibes. Anyway, I just seen on TikTok, if you be over speaking, you might have autism. And I'm so fucking sick of being diagnosed with shit on TikTok. Like, if you blink and breathe at the same time, you might get bronchitis. And if you was born from the 2000s to the 99s, ass backwards, you might have mesothelioma. And no shade to whoever got that. Sorry about it. But direct-to-consumer advertising, I cannot do this anymore. If my shirt was thin as paper, I would have ripped it open so you could really feel how I'm feeling. But because I can't even do it, I'm not going to even bother. And you just got to take my word for it. This video is actually going to be about my pussies. That makes me so happy. So ultimately, I have 2 cats. I love them so much, like love of my life, apple of both of my eyes. And except for Cornelius, he's the apple of my lazy eye. Rocky, he's my good eye. Anyway, that was so shady. Hold on, that was so shady. And like, I love him. He's here to stay. But Cornelius, he's a shit starter. Yes, and Rockefeller is such a fucking crybaby. Hold on. Why do I always have lipstick outside of my lips? Anyway, Rockefeller's a crybaby. I got no sleep last night because what he does is he gets in and out of the bed and he'll go in the next room and cry at the top of his lungs until I say, come here, baby. Then he comes back in the bed, in the room, cries till I say, come on, baby. He gets up on the bed and he goes over there and he needs. And what pisses me off more than anything is that when he jumps back up on the bed, he's already purring. It's fucking calculated. Yeah. But it's still gonna get posted at the end of the day. It's night. I fucking love that, right?
Yuck.
So yeah, this video is about my kitties. I'm gonna tell you a backstory about them. I'm gonna tell you a few things I wish I knew before I got cats. Here, let's go ahead and get into it. So my dog had died. Broken heart. Long live my nigga Blueski. He passed away. He crossed over very suddenly. I had him from the time I was 13 to the time I was like 20. And that's my nigga, that's my baby. Then I had a dream, because literally that day I came home and there was no animal waiting for me. And I cried so hard, like I never cried before in my life. And so I was gonna get a cat like the same day. I ended up taking a nap and I had a dream. And it was Blue, the Yorkie. And he was like, what you crying about? I'm like, cause you not here, like his dream is so vivid in my mind. And he was like, I'll be back. And so I wake up and I feel a little bit more at peace. And I'm like, yeah, he'll be back. And I guess I'll just wait. And so I ended up not getting any pets until like 4 or 5 months after he crossed over. Kind of learned how to be a little bit self-sufficient emotionally at the time. And I'm in a cat group on Facebook, and a woman had posted 2 pictures of these like beautiful tabbies, and she was like, one of them is long hair, the other one's short hair, and they were completely free. And I sent them to my partner at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I think these are the one. And he was like, yeah, they are beautiful. And so we ended up meeting her to go pick them up. Before we picked them up, we had to get so much shit for cats. I had never had a cat before, so we had to literally go get literally everything for cats, and I'll insert that footage. Yeah, so after we got what we needed for the cats, we met her to pick the boys up. Oh my goodness, and they were little pipsqueaks, and they were 6 weeks at the time. But I do want to backtrack. I'm so sleep deprived, it's not even making sense. I gotta go back. I ended up having a dream. What prompted me to even join the Facebook group to allow me to know that I'm ready to receive like emotional support from a pet and that type of companionship again was the dream that I had. I had 2 cats in my dream, and one of them, their name was Rockefeller. The other one didn't have a name. My ex-partner named Cornelius. And so when they ended up arriving here, we had 2 collars. One was teal, one was like royal blue, and we just named the collars. And we were like, well, whoever comes out first gets this collar, and then whoever comes out of the car seat next gets this collar, and that's how we named them. And Rockefeller, the cat, acts just like my dog Blue. And so we have been inseparable since the day that we met. Like, he was sleeping on my hand, he was sleeping on my foot, he was letting me love him. Like, the day we met Cornelius, it took him like a year to be like, all right, I'ma fuck with you. Rockefeller, that's my baby, right? That is Blueski reincarnated, and to the point where I know exactly what his cries mean, like from day one. I knew one day he was like crying. I'm like, oh shit, he must want his toys. And so I go get his toys, and my partner was like, damn, how do you know that? I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, that's the soul of my dog. Like, it's just, our connection is just so familiar that I just wouldn't doubt it, you know? And so what I wish I knew before I got cats, though, we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Cats communicate with body language. If their tail is wrapped around them, they're inviting affection. You could probably touch them. You can like approach them. They'll be fucking with you or whatever. If they show you their stomach, they either really trust you or they're in play mode and it's a trap. So proceed with caution. When they, like, my cats do this thing where they just walk up to each other and they like nose bump each other and just like sniff the front of each other, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And come to find out, they are literally having a full-blown conversation, and that is so sweet to even know. And I be trying to like figure out, what are y'all talking about? Y'all not even talking. They make bird sounds to greet you, and yeah, they walk in the room and like, oh. And it's like, hi, what's up with it? You feel me? Every time I hear a bird say, oh. I mean, every time I hear one of my cats say, oh, I be like, what's up with it? That's my niggas. I greet their asses back. So these are just a little like fun like tidbits that I learned about cats. Moving on to some things I wish I knew about them before I got them is that they will scratch up every single piece of furniture that you got, and it's gonna look like you live with Edward Scissorhands and that he's the one who helped you move in. And if it's worth it to you, then fuck it. It's worth it. It's worth it to me. I ain't gonna hold you. The Edward Scissorhands by the name of Rockefeller and Cornelius, they did a number on my couch. And I have a leather couch. So yeah, I would advise not getting a leather couch if you got cats. Also, the shedding. Oh my goodness. I had a Yorkie at first, and he was hyperallergenic, so I was not used to having like just animal hair and pet dander and shit. That shit is absolutely insane. I'm talking, every time I put anything on, I got a fucking lint roll. And I mean, it's worth it, obviously, because I love the boys, but these are just things that I didn't really take into consideration before I ended up proceeding with companionship in the form of cats. Also, single cats in households are more likely to become depressed because they prefer packs. They want to socialize with, they social animals. They want to socialize with their species. So if you got like a single cat household, you might want to get them a friend, or you might want to be the friend, like, and really act like a fucking cat, like, and don't even be ashamed of it. Like, you doing this for your kids. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to get on all fours and act like a fucking cat and make it believable and make it feel real. And that's just period. The litter box situation, foul, funky, trifling if you let it, and if you don't, then don't sweat it. And like, as for me, sometimes I really don't feel like cleaning the litter box. Oh my god, with the niggas that I got, I clean the litter box every other day. That is supposed to be like the routine. When I come out of that routine, they gonna let me have it. You feel me? They are gonna be assholes about the situation. Understandable, because would you want to shit and piss in a toilet that ain't been flushed in how many days? I don't think so. So you gotta do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, it's night. Moving on, one thing I also wish I knew before I had cats is my big ass knee in this camera Ashley. Not Ashley, Ashley. Huh. Tin roof rusted. At the end of the day, other things I wish I knew before I had cats is there's nowhere in the house that they can't go. Right? Because I'm used to having a Yorkie before I got my boys, and he couldn't even get off the bed without me helping him down. Or he was full of shit. Y'all, oh my god. That's gonna be a video for the day. My Yorkie was he was a fucking liar. He lied to, like, I'm pretty sure if he wouldn't have got reincarnated, he had to spend a couple of months in hell. And he didn't learn anything. I know he didn't learn anything because he was a liar and he was a thief, and he got reincarnated on that same shit. So I really hope in this lifetime Rockefeller's working on his soul, because that was fucked up. So moving forward, yeah, they gonna go wherever they want to. They can get on top of my cabinets. They can go on top of my refrigerator. I'm talking from the rooter to the tutor of the house. It's nothing they cannot do. They are agile, right? They are nocturnal beings. That means, like, mind you, I got two brothers. They brawl all night long, nigga, all night. I'm so sleep deprived from these niggas that when I say all night. Also, if you do plan on getting more than one cat, you might want to make sure they're from the same litter, or at least around the same age. It really just kind of depends on the personality type of your cat. If you do decide later on that you are going to get them a companion, all cats don't want companions. And so you gotta just be vigilant to their personality types. Like, I know that Cornelius, he could easily be a single family, like a single cat family. He likes to isolate. He don't really be wanting to cuddle with Rocky. He don't necessarily want to play with Rocky. Like, you know, he's just a loner. But Rockefeller, he would never be able to be the only pet in the house. He's so social. He's so affectionate. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a cat. Like, I actually think Rockefeller needs a dog, because he's very silly in that regard. I think he would just get along with the dog. He still acts like my dog. Like, he plays fetch. And Cornelius learned how to play fetch. Oh my goodness. He did it for like a whole day. He hasn't done it since that day, but it's taken him years to learn how to play fetch. Rockefeller been playing fetch since we met him. He showed up playing fetch. I don't know what that's about. And Cornelius would just watch the whole time. I'm like, Corny, you could play, go do it. And so he finally got the confidence to do it, and we played the whole day. Every time Cornelius bring me the ball, I'm gonna throw it, because he's a chunky boy and he needs to exercise. But I'm just so happy for him, because he really learned how to play, and he's just been watching the whole time. Like, he had to get the confidence. Like, okay. Anyway, speaking of, he fucking stole a cotton swab and I haven't seen him since. Cornelius, come here, boy. Come on. For real. Seriously. I fucking forgot he's probably eating a fucking cotton swab under the couch. Also, yeah, my cats eat everything. It's like, I didn't know that cats just ate anything that they see. My cats eat paper, plastic, cotton swabs, literally anything that's not food. I have to tell them once a day at least, I don't want to see anything in your mouth that's not yourself, your brother, or your food and toys. At least once a day I have to tell them that. So why was I doing like this? At the end of the day, why was I doing that? So anyway, somebody tell me what mujula that is in the comment section. What else that I wish I knew before having cats? That honestly, the love of a cat was going to change my life. Having cats has taught me so much about myself. It's taught me about my boundaries, right? Like energetic boundaries. When I met Cornelius, he literally took so long to warm up to me, and like literally like a year. So what that translates to for me is he just has boundaries. You don't have to necessarily open up to people instantaneously. You can allow people to show you that it's worth your while. And I believe Cornelius really demonstrated that for me in my life, and now I try to take that outside in the real world. Like with Cornelius, he's really big on consent. A lot of cats are really big on consent. Like, you cannot convince me it's a such thing as an evil cat and that your cat is just from hell. No, your cat's not really fucking with you. He ain't fucking with the vibes, or she ain't fucking with the vibes. So you're gonna have to like elevate your vibration to a vibe that they fuck with, or get them medicated, because sometimes, yes, cats have like psychotic, like mental disorders. So like, and some of them literally have to take like prescription pills for like their mental health. So yes, always get your cat checked out if you think it's crazy, but also just try to understand them, because love really heals a lot, especially with animals, because they can adapt to anything. So it's just about consent and boundaries, and you have to respect cats. If you don't have no respect for your cat, it's not gonna have no respect for you. That go for the twat and for the pussies, right? And so, because I shouldn't have said that, but I'll let it come off my tongue anyway. And I'm gonna leave it in the video. Fuck it, this is my shit. And I'm like, bro, I've been approaching my channel like I'm fucking Dr. Phil. Like, I'm like, bruh, I'm in my crib with this shit. Like, it's cool, it's okay, like, it's fine, just do whatever. Anyway, that's really all I have to say. I hope this video is coherent when it's all said and done. It's getting posted regardless. If anything, I will just make a part 2 that is more in depth. But I feel like it's so many videos on YouTube that's in depth. Watch my videos for the vibes, period. Anyway, my name is Lynn, and I'm so grateful that you've come to my channel. I am an author, and I have a blog that is linked down below. It's called Life in Ink, and it is my crown chakra's perception of my heart's orientation. Also known as I'm just a simp, and I can't help it. Like, oh my god, I just can't even help it. And so, yeah, I have 2 books currently for sale right now. Quarantine Chronicles, and it's literally like diary entries, processing of the awakening and the death that I was like ascending in 2020. And I really just believe everyone just went through it. Like, I believe 2020 was like the worst year of everyone's life, but looking back now, we understand how rewarding it was, because it was paradigm shifting to the Aquarian age. Yeah. And I also have a poem book called Gang Shit, Only a Gang of Poems Too Lazy to Publish Themselves. Gang, gang, bang, bang. And it's real nigga shit, and it has 6 chapters in it, and it's really beautiful, and it's really about just love and self-exploration. And I wrote it when I was 16, and I'm just still so absolutely in love with it today. And yeah, what else? It's something that my social medias will be linked down below. I don't really be on social media for real, but follow me on there, because when I start getting on social media for real, you probably gonna want to see, right? You probably gonna want the vibes on your timeline. Yeah, and that's all she wrote with this video. I have 2 cats. I have 3 cats. I got 2 cats. And Cornelius and Rockefeller, the best boys, the greatest boys, and the good boys. And yeah. Period. Rockefeller. Ouch. Ow, why did you step on my chest? Get off my breast, boys. You crazy hoe. Chinky man. Rocket man. I know, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and lay down, baby. You tired. Go ahead and lay down. You've been being bad all day. I know you exhausted. I know. I'm just kidding. You have been being a slice of the sunshine for me because your presence is literally so beautiful. I love you. But go ahead and lay down and go to bed.